one of the top distractions that, men face right now, I have to admit, is the women.
Yeah.
So I'm at that age too where, you feel me? Like, yo, we got to admit it. Like, yo, you at your peak testosterone level. So
for sure.
Your hormones is all over the place. You're seeing all these very beautiful women. And, like I said, you got to be able to stay focused, because when I tell y'all, like, it's really like a distraction. Like, y'all really got to understand, like, you open your phone.
It's women.
IG
models.
You walk down the street.
It's ladies.
It's summertime right now. So,
they outside.
So it's like, yo, but I realized that too, because I'm like, if you sit here and you're chasing these women, you're not going to accomplish really anything, man. Like, I thought to myself, I'm like, yo, if I consider myself high value, I can't be sitting here chasing these women. I didn't chase women who, in reality, that they don't got anything to offer you. Like, let's be real. Like, yo, these are women who they physically attractive, but what does she have to offer? Like, a lot of girls hate when you ask that question too. What do you have to offer? But that's a legit question, because a lot of times it's like, yo, men are really judged on how much you could provide. You know what I mean? Like, yo, he gotta have bread. Like, he gotta, you feel me? He gotta make a certain amount of money. Yeah. So a lot of times when you meet women and you plan on taking them seriously, like, you really have to ask that, because shit gets real, bro. Like,
but let me ask you a question now. So now, do you think in a situation where, you're young and you're in your peak era, and you're chasing your dreams, you're chasing your goals, is it good to do both, or is it good to focus on your dreams? Like, should you indulge them with the ladies, or should you not? Like, or you just strictly just focus on the grind?
I feel like a lot of people do. A lot of really successful people, bro, believe it or not, I've went to Miami, I've been to ATL, and a lot of the really successful people, they are chasing women, bro. Like, I see it in the clubs all the time, like, really, really successful guys. But when I could tell you this, though, is they have their priorities straight. Like, you see them chasing women in the club, think about it, it's the club setting. When they step out, they're opening their merchant accounts. They're looking like, yo, the money got to be adding up. They know, like, yo, I don't play unless the bills is paid. Like, that's the attitude a lot of people don't have, unfortunately. Some people, they're like, yo, I got to get this chick, this bad chick with no bread in the account. Yeah. But when you see these successful people chasing women in the club, it's because they already know once they leave that club, first thing they doing is making sure the numbers is adding up. The profits is hitting, all the math is adding up for them to be taking home a lot of money, So priorities isn't straight. If your priorities is straight, go ahead. By all means, do it. Like, if the money come first and then the women,
I ain't gonna lie,
it'll
bro,
make sense.
I low key had like I had what do you call that? I had a moment where I kind of changed my mind, because at first, like, I was a dude where I'm like, yo, I would rather focus on my purpose, and then when I get there, then I'm gonna focus on the women. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but overall,
tough,
I think you should. I think as a young man, bro,
You can figure both.
you could juggle both.
You could juggle both.
You should juggle.
You should
both.
juggle both,
I
yeah.
think you should. I think you should do. You should build your business, and you should be messing with the women too.
I can't lie, bro. It's a good point you just mentioned too.
I
would say do both. You want to know why too? Because a lot of these guys, they turn into suckers, because a lot of them, they was focused on the bag. A lot of these NBA players, you focus on hooping, you focusing on your drills, working out. And then guess what? They get all this money and get played by the women. Because why? They don't understand female nature.
Yeah.
That is dangerous. As a man, if you don't understand female nature, you're going to get got. I don't care what you do in life. If you become super successful, if between those times, between whenever you become successful or whenever you're young and when you become successful, you make $1 million, you're a multimillionaire. If you do not understand female nature, you will get got by these women. They are wolves. They are savages. They are savages, bro. And I see it all the time with NBA players. I see it with a lot of the athletes. Why? Because a lot of them, they grew up in the gym, bro. They working out. They don't got time to chase women. Yeah. So guess what? These IG models see them. Oh, that's an easy lick.
Yeah.
oh, boom, 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 and then these guys end up cuffing pass arounds.
Right.
You know, so me, even at my age, I done dealt with women who taught me so much lessons, and I'm like, God damn, like, all right, I take notes for that the next time, so I won't get hit with it. Right. But a lot of guys, they don't understand that nature, and it's a dangerous world. I'm telling y'all with these women, man.
Honestly,
it's a
bro,
dangerous world, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, like, and I agree too. At first, I was like, yo, like, if I ain't making a certain amount of money, bro, like, there's absolutely no reason for me to be messing with any chick at all. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that was my mindset for a good while until I had, like, an awakening. I'm like, yo, bro, like, for one, you don't know when you're going to die, number one. Number two, like, you got to understand how to deal with women because when you get to a certain level, which you will, like, if you don't quit, you will get there, it's going to be different. So it's like, all right, cool. Like, you got to understand that. And, you know, when you start to level up overall, your status starts to get to a different level. So now you got to be able to maneuver. You got to be able to start, you know, being able to interact with women and also with men too. No pause. You know what I mean? You should be able to understand like social games, social networking, social skills, because not only that, you might see a woman that looks really, really good. She's on her game as far as business. She's on her game as far as like, you know, whips, money, finances, everything is in order, you know, and you might not be attracted to her like, yo, like I want a relationship with you, but I'm more admire about the business. And the fact that you done talk yourself out of talking to ladies, you're going to talk yourself out of a business deal potentially.
Yep, exactly.
That's how I look at it. You know what I mean? So you got to be able to use them to your leverage as well, not only just for relationships, but you could use the ladies to your advantage. Oh, yeah. Like, sure. They use guys. You should be able to understand how to use women as well, too.
I agree. And what's crazy, I had seen an Instagram, I think it was a Instagram reel or whatever, and the guy was talking about how he's able to use his female friendships to get in certain room with high level men. Yeah. So he's hanging around a lot of good looking ladies, and he's able to get in a lot of doors that not your average guy can get into. And the reason why is because he was able to be like, hey, you know, they're attractive, but I'm not gonna sit here and, you know, try to talk to them or try to be in a kind of like sort of situationship with them. You know, sometimes you could pass on that good looking shorty and be like, hey, let's just be friends, you know? Yeah. It could lead to certain opportunities. Right. It could lead to certain opportunities.
I ain't gonna lie too. And like, for example, like if you like fellas, like we already know, like if you see a guy come in, he's with two baddies, like you already know, like, yo, this dude is having. You might not even know who he is. You might not even know what he's about. But if you see two baddies at his side, bro, like, off rip, you're going to be like, nah, like, this dude is having. Who is this nigga right here? You know what I mean? Because it's like, yo, like, it brings a level of status for you, and it helps you in certain situations that a lot of times is you alone can't just get in. You know what I mean? Like, some dudes go out, get the bust down. Yeah. You know, they go, you know, get the veneers, all of that stuff, but they're still cornballs. You know what I mean? Like, exactly. I don't want to be a fucking cornball with millions of dollars in my pocket paying people to hang out with me. Like, I want you to hang out with me for me, bro. Like, exactly. I want you to vibe out with me because I'm a cool dude overall. Exactly. Like, and I want to hang out with you because you're a cool person as well. Yeah. Guy or female. You know what I mean? So, like, I think it's important, even if you're at your lowest stage, like, mess with the ladies because, but just don't have any children. You know what I mean? Like, don't overspend, you know, like, balance it out. And it'll boost the guy's ego. You know what I mean? To go out and be better for himself. Yeah. Like, I'm just saying. Like,
that's a fact.
I think you should be able to do both.
That's a fact. Yeah, no, I agree, bro. That's why, with me, I always try to balance in between. But like I said, you know, always had that priority to understand, like, yo, me hitting my highest goal is the main priority. Then after, you know, you mess around with a few shorties, mess around with a few chicks, learn a few lessons. You know, that's life. But I got a question for you, bro. Do you see yourself dating a girl who makes more money than you, or who? Like, how do you feel about that?
How do I feel about that part? Like, dating a girl that makes more money than me? It depends on where I'm at in my life overall, bro. Yeah. Would I be intimidated? Wait, say that question. Would I be intimidated by a girl that makes more?
No. Would you date a girl seriously? Like, let's say if she is making more money than you. Like, honestly, she's making more money than you. Would you take her seriously, or how would that relationship work?
Nah, bro, I won't. I honestly won't. I will feel intimidated most times because, like, you know, like, she might say it's okay right now, bro, but like later on, you gonna be in the group chat, bro. Like, you gonna be in the group chat for real, bro. Like after some point, like
Yep.
like everything else could be good. You could look good, you know, sex could be good or whatever the case may be. Like, but at the end of the day, bro, but like nah, like that might just be like a one or two thing, one or two time thing. You know what I mean? Like or one and done type thing. But or one time and stick around type thing. But as far as like, you know, taking a girl serious, I don't know. It probably gotta be a different kind of vibe, bro. Like, like if she really understands me, like, and she understands like where I'm going, bro. Like, there's some genuine girls out there, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I didn't see stories of girls who, you know, they were up, but the guys who they dated weren't up, and they brought them up.
Yeah,
you know, they ended up building a whole business empire together, you know, type of stuff.
But then again, that part I probably wouldn't want, to be honest.
You went with that?
No. I wouldn't want to deal with a girl seriously if I'm broke and I'm down. Let me be honest, I wouldn't, because now when I get up, I'm gonna have fun.
Yeah, bro.
I'm be honest, bro. Like I want to have fun. Like so that's why me personally, I probably won't lock in with a shorty. Like when I'm at, like, you know, like say for example, if right now I wouldn't lock in with a shorty right now, because now I have to experience life. I can't sit with you with this one lady and then 5 years in, I'm like, oh, like I'm just like, you know, I just want to get away from her because like I want to live my life. Like we're in a different stage of my life now. But then again, I don't want to feel ungrateful because I'm like, yo, she's the one that actually helped me to get to the next level. So it's like, yo, I want to experience life because I have a whole lot of it left. So I wouldn't want to lock in like completely with a shorty until like I'm actually up. I done dealt with a whole bunch of ladies. I done understand, you know, I done made some money. I done been around the block a few times. I done did a couple passport bros trips. Like probably, bro. Like then after I might settle down. You know what I mean? But as far as like,
you want to know? You want to know?
Now, I don't want to be ungrateful. That's let's put it like that. I feel like I would be ungrateful, but then again, I will still take care of shorty. Like, but then again, she gonna want me for me because she helped me out. You know, it's a different kind of feeling.
Nah, that's a fact.
And I'm gonna feel terrible.
That's a fact, bro. I'm glad you actually said that too. Like, make sure I spin the block a few times because I'm not even gonna front.
You got to.
A lot of times, bro. Like guys, like you coming up like right now around our age, bro. A lot of the women. They went out. They was outside, bro. 21, 22, outside. Like,
still
done
outside.
Took trips. Went to Miami with no bread. Came back and had a lot of fun, bro. They had a lot of fun, bro. Wow.
That's crazy.
You know, guys, we ain't have the money to go to Miami. You know, we can't just jump in anybody's section. We gonna get kicked out
crazy,
brutally.
Bro.
You know what I mean? So, a lot of these women, they went out, they had fun. So now they ready to settle down 25, 26 when guys is still trying to have that same amount of fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like it's not fair. You know what I mean? But on my end, though, I'm not even going to lie. I probably would date a shorty who has more bread, but it would be hard. Now I can see what you're saying, too, because I'm not even going to lie, from the male point of view, like, you just want to be a provider, like, in a way. So if she's the one doing most of the providing, like you said, you're going to end up in the group chat, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
I agree. You're going to end up in a group chat. You're going to be moving a little bit more. You know, because the thing is that when women are the breadwinners in a relationship, it's like they move a little bit masculine, most of them. That's why you see a lot of these girls that got master's degree, doctorate degrees, crazy 6-figure jobs. A lot of them are single. And the reason why is because they can't tap back into that feminine, you know, energy, you know, really taking care of your man and things like that, because they're making money now. So they feel like, oh, I got to date a guy who has money. Well, guess what? A lot of guys who have money are not looking at the girls who have money.
Because they're intimidated a lot of times.
Yeah. They're intimidated. And then also that, too, is that a lot of these guys who do have money, they rather just find a feminine woman because, you know, she might not have a good job. She might, but she can cook. She could clean. You feel me? She does the little things. But if you out here, you making so much money and you feel like, yo, I'm on top of the world, guys don't like that, man. We really don't, man. It's crazy.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I feel like there's certain, like, you ever seen like ladies that are well off and like you're wondering like where's their dude, like you ever wondered, bro?
Yeah,
Like,
all the time, bro. I go to Atlanta and see the shit. I'm like,
he said, I go to
whoa.
Atlanta.
I heard Atlanta got the top single lady population in America. You know what I mean? Like, because a lot of these girls, they get into it, you know, which is a good thing, but it's competitive, man. It's really competitive in the female market, you know? And that's why I tell guys, you know, lock in on your purpose so you can get the best woman for you. You don't have to settle for a woman. You'll get the best woman for you, though.